You fought his mom and his sister?
Yeah, I fought his mother, I fought his sister, but I fought his mother because his mother was throwing.
You battled his mother and his sister. Definitely I battled his mom. I battled his sister. Yet I battled his mom, 'cause his mom was tossing. Underscore underscore. At me getting his face slighting him, disregarding me to the moment that like I was unable to like sit idle, yet to battle her beat down her girl. Pull up the following day at the other house I beat down of her, don't contact my like that ever, so you help your little girl to put her on Cran and Blueface, are perhaps of the most harmful and contemptible couple on the web. They are continually beating on one another, battling with one another's relatives, and destroying each other via virtual entertainment. Their relationship is hazardous, and it requirements to end, so we should get into music. Dating shows on unscripted television used to be significantly more famous. We had shows like Stone of Adoration or Flavor Flav, which were tumultuous. And these days you see dating shows. And we have the single guy or unhitched female, which are far various regardless. There was an unscripted TV drama that came to fruition in 2020, which brought forth quite possibly of the most poisonous relationship via virtual entertainment. We will discuss rapper Blueface and his sweetheart chriseanrock. So back in 2020, Blueface chose to have an unscripted TV drama in his home, with a lot of ladies vying for his affection. Promptly Chrisean was a fan most loved in light of the fact that she has a colossal character, and she at last won over Blueface and was endorsed to his record mark. And despite the fact that Chrisean was effective on his show, and the Zeus organization she needed to battle her direction to the end goal. Damn, I like they, as of now. Applause battling. So in this video, I need to clarify for you all who these two individuals are in a fast timetable of their relationship, since it is really frightening. These two are continually battling and truly disgrace on Zeus organization for pushing this in the start of their relationship. Blueface got down on Khan for purportedly taking his vehicle back in February 2022. Khan evidently took his vehicle and afterward was captured in Oklahoma for drug ownership. As of now, these two were in a quite terrible battle, and it was all over web-based entertainment. He was posting about her, calling out to her, asserting that she's stupid for feeling that she could head to Baltimore, not certain assuming that he was there, or why she was attempting to arrive yet. It was anything but a decent search for both of them, and Blueface's whole group chose to betray K. Truly. His director called her out, asserting that she took cash from his craftsman. Cran wound up safeguarding herself in a meeting from prison with no jumper, obviously. And she said that she had been tweaking before her capture, and that she wanted this opportunity to recuperate, which we love restoration, like feel free to remove your time and get from this harmful wreck. Don't be miserable, it's ok. I got snowed up in here. I won't hold you, I was tweaking, no doubt. Except for I'ma be a buck. I utilized this opportunity to truly mend. I was recuperating from a ton of underscore underscore. I ain't you a ton of underscore underscore. A ton of stuff I'll be telling you all yet. I don't be letting you know everything, so you know how that go yeta. Definitely I'ma be out. And I'ma be better. I can hardly stand by to drop my melody for you all. And I can hardly hold on to simply be better. Stone, you realize I surmise before she went on this drive and was captured they were battling, and she broke into his home, and that is the point at which she took cash and took the vehicle. And Blueface could not have possibly realized that it was Chan, yet she chose to compose I Love Blue in Blood on his wall and ends. Marked it. What kind of like wicked? I can't deal with this now. On the off chance that you think composing on the blood is awful, which it will be, it deteriorates in their relationship. I surmise about some point Crone truly battled Blueface's mom, which I can't envision that going down. Yet in May 2022, a couple of days after Cran got a tattoo of Blue's face on her neck, she crossed paths with his family. Blueface's mom truly said it should be obvious that my child won't ever bring that individual crone around my family in the future throughout everyday life. And that is the only thing that is important. Khan recommended that things reached the place where his family left her no decision except for to become fierce. You battled his mother and his sister. Definitely I battled his mom. I battled his sister, yet I battled his mom, 'cause his mom was tossing. __. At me getting his face slighting me to the moment that like I was unable to like sit idle, yet to battle her she tossed, like 2 glass containers. At a Gatorade bottle right in front of me, he like in the event that you rehash that I'm going let you have her, yet she get right in front of me. When he say that so I'm similar to IMT do it, since I need to shield myself this fair called. My mom crackhead and afterward, I'm now plastered what's up thump the __. Out of her then her girl pull up the following day at the other house I thump the __. Out of her like individuals, coming at me like I'm clearing I got to deal with it. So that happened later into that year, 2022 Con, truly got physical. With Blueface Tim's let the cat out of the bag that Con was captured for mismer charges of criminal trespass, in confused laid, yet was set free from authority at the time the power source announced that the rapper's sweetheart hit him directly upside the head at Bourbon Column Bar in Scottsdale, Arizona. Blueface claims that she was just captured for intruding and not attacking him. And that is by all accounts precise. Yet he presumably, whether she got physical with him, he didn't squeeze charges. And that is actually a warning, not too far off on the grounds that they plainly got physical with one another. And there are recordings and pictures to demonstrate it. So I don't have the foggiest idea why Blueface is safeguarding her, yet I truly do accept the two of them get physical with one another, not so much as after a month there was an actual squabble among Blueface and Chan's dad. And it was obviously being shot for the show. It was outside the 4 seasons. I mean earnestly, there's no class here. And the two of them get physical with one another, which is very much like genuinely horrendous. And I can't envision like returning from this. Don't contact my like that ever, so you train your girl to put her hands on me. That scene is so unnerving. I can't envision being associated with this, since it should do something to your cerebrum, like PTSD or wreck. With your like feelings, your levels, I mean you can't feel in the wake of going through something like this. I mean, I would presumably secure myself in my home until for some time, obviously several likes to share everything. And they have no issue telling the world precisely the way in which they feel. Apparently Chan's dad has been missing a large portion of her life. And that is likely why Blueface could have done without him in any case. She truly composed on Twitter, the very father that got taken out was the very fellow that attached my mom up in the forest to pulsate her, since she would shout so clearly in the house at whatever point he would thump her. Gracious my golly. I really intend what, so he made a special effort to harm my entire family, that equivalent father I met when I was 7. Someone should take him out quite a while in the past. So she truly seems like she was thankful for what he did. And obviously Blueface just finished it off by posting on his Instagram story that he was her new daddy. Now a month after this, Chan went on Instagram lived to share that Blueface put his hands on her. She seemed to have a swollen face. While she sincerely definite what had happened, she said that he busted her lip, her nose. He kept saying that she was lying. And they just went this way, and that. And it's all on the grounds that Blueface claims that he found her messaging another person. Cran made sense of that things got ugly. When she endeavored to leave a vehicle, they were both riding in. He will pull me back in and hit me in my mouth. Since I needed to leap out of the vehicle, she added that he was too open to smacking her in the face. One day, after the fact, Khan strolled back her aggressive behavior at home case, saying that Blueface attempted to save her from harming herself. She blames that she had an awful excursion with the KAS amigos, and she attempted to leap out of the vehicle in the roadway, and he was attempting to prevent her from bouncing. And it very much like this seems like abusive behavior at home 101. I mean, they're continually strolling back what had truly occurred. And like I've referenced, these two like to share, so they recount every one of the awful stories. And a no-jumper interview Blueface Truly advised security officials to take his better half external. After the strained meeting, the show emitted after Cashin said that she felt like she was being gaslit during their discussion. 30 minutes into the meeting, Blueface uncovered that he planned to complete the meeting. Yet, however, at that point, he continued advising Chrisean to quit snatching him, and eventually stood up. It wasn't well before Chrisean was detracted from the meeting by security later. She returned to complete the meeting with Blueface. Truly let no jumper know that he was the one in particular that has sufficient persistence for her. This entire connection is really abnormal. How about we feel free to watch it together, you all, to talk hello man, this one here, we got the most blazing couple on the web. Essentially right currently, might I at any point pose you an inquiry you need to get vile? Could I at any point pose you an inquiry up? It's the existence we picked, you're saying.